Hey there, welcome back to this solo grind, as I have been calling it this entire time. However, right now, I am playing with somebody else. I don't know them though, they're a random player. Because this is a heist. So, I've already completed all of the... Do I have to get... Oh no, really? I've already completed all the prep missions. Hopefully this person doesn't leave. I need to turn down the headset volume for Lester. But yeah, so this is a setup mission. I was thinking of maybe showing this, right? And not the prep missions, because those take place in free mode. And they're not as fun to, I guess, watch. Or for me to talk over. So yeah, I don't know how long I'm gonna do this for though. Because there are, what, 3 setup missions and then the heist? That doesn't seem too bad. But the heist itself can potentially take a while, so I don't know if I should make a dedicated video only for that, or I guess we'll see. Because I don't want to make it too bloody long. If I include the entire thing, it probably will be. Alright, wheel. Get out of the way, people. This hospital is not too far away, actually. So as you can see, I mentioned this before, but like, I don't know if you're interested in listening to Lester and Avon talk the entire time. But I personally do not like it. It's just too much. They speak way too much. Like the original heist, they had they also did that. But I feel like in Doomsday they stepped it up quite a bit. And you can skip it, or it's not like you have the option to skip it once you've played through it multiple times. That is essentially what turned me away from these heists, because some of the setup missions are pretty fun. Ooh. Yeah, I think I can get in here without a problem. Oh, you mean lockdown? Cutting corners. There is a there's a track here. Rockstar created track. That's named Cutting Corners, and it's around this area. It's actually, yeah, it's like close to the hospital. That's pretty cool. Right, no weapons. I haven't done these heists very much, but so yeah, so hopefully I can actually like muck this up. I have no idea who the other player is, what he's doing, what he's into, what he's not. 137 was his level. And you know, in terms of like the logic behind it, I don't know if it makes a lot of sense, especially when you're in the heat of battle, to have someone talking in your ear the entire time. Because they do that in the heists, in all the heists, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so I guess it's up this way. I shall. One more set of stairs. Oh my god. After this, we're gonna have to break through this entire place. Oh. Okay, so there you go. So how would I... Oh my god. I guess there you go. A good heads up from Lester there. But the majority of people don't actually listen to the dialogue. I was doing a heist earlier. You know, I like to do the regular heist from time to time, because I'm very, very familiar with them, and it's not very stressful to do that. I can just lay back and do them. You know, I don't think that people listen. I don't think they read. They don't communicate, anything like that. So it seems a little bit counterproductive for Rockstar to spend so much time on the voice acting. Because no one pays attention to it, essentially. The majority of people don't. I don't even think they play with sound, to be honest with you. I don't know why companies, I mean, maybe there is a good reason for it, I don't know. Like, I'm not a bloody developer or marketer or anything. But why didn't they never show statistics? PC is a little bit better with this, but statistics on where, like, what country people you're playing with are from. Well, I mean, there's a security risk involved in that, but at least, like, how about this? Like, if you, on your profile, oh my god. If on your profile you could yourself put your flag or whatever, but not as like, because I think I can take a picture of the Norwegian flag and have that as my picture, but not like that. I'm talking about it as like part of your bio, making it something like that. So if you wanted to say, oh, I'm from this country or that country, because it would make it a lot easier. I think that one very often plays with people that, for example, I live in Norway. I probably connect a lot with Europeans, more so than Americans, obviously because of the time zone differences as well. But I think that I play a lot with Russians. And I don't know if Russians speak English that prominently. I'm pretty sure just Scandinavia speaks English. Like you can count essentially on Scandinavian people speaking English. But French, Spanish, Russians, I don't think you can, like the majority of the population there doesn't speak English, if I'm not mistaken. So, wait, regroup with the, oh yeah, his job is to do this kind of thing. So yeah, it would be nice to know, because sometimes, you know, you write people messages, and I sometimes get a little bit upset when they don't write me back, but I probably know it's because they don't speak English, or because they don't want to bother, which is a little bit shitty, because I find like communication is kind of important on these heists, you know. But yeah, I feel like that would make gaming quite a little bit better. But don't worry about it, guys. They're gonna announce it with the Xbox Series X Triple D major ass. With that console, it's gonna be a new revolutionary feature that's gonna entice you to want to buy the console. Because they always do that. They always flipping do that. Things that are so obvious, or that PC has had for a long time, they'd be like, oh, oh no, you died. Did I die? No, this is on hard, so it doesn't matter. You only have one life. So yeah, this looked pretty difficult. I'm not gonna get upset with him. He seemed to be doing relatively well. I don't mind people dying. I die, you know. But it's just that when they do stupid stuff, or they do the same mistakes over and over again, that's when you know you're like most likely playing with kids or people that don't know what, or amateurs, like beginners, I should say. But yeah, this is fine. Hopefully I start outside the hospital escaping and not, yeah, good. And not have to do that in time. I almost died. I was one bomb away from dying, to be honest with you. Is that auto pussy? Is that what it said? Auto pussy. Okay. I'm not here to make claims. How do I get out? There we go. Run. Don't hide. That comes later. Can I take one of these cool F5B cars? Wow, that little plastic thing was placed perfectly to mock me up and not allow me to go around. Get out of the way, people! Gestures, you know, in video games like Dark Souls, for example, it's kind of nice to have gestures. Now that suits that game really well, but it's easy to communicate when you co-op with someone in Dark Souls. However, I play it on Xbox, and the community there is really small, so I don't happen to co-op a lot with people there. I know they have gestures in this game, but the interaction menu in its entirety, I don't really want to go on too long about it. This has been a big rant. I don't know why. Don't know what to talk about. But the interaction menu in this game used to be worse, but there's too many things clogged into the interaction menu already, bro. Really? Wait for me then. Yeah, there's too many things clogged into the interaction menu, and it's a very important part of like gameplay. You always have to call your vehicles, your properties, like the Kosatka and stuff like that. It's very important to use, but it's not well made. It takes, I mean, it's okay, the organization in it is fine, but it just takes too long to do the things that you need. I believe I have mentioned it before, but why is like Motorcycle Club secure a serve, and vehicles. Why is it so far down? Like 3 or 4 clicks down. Why can't it just be at the top? Why can't you decide that? Versus the quick GPS. Like, sure, it's nice for new players to use the quick GPS, but I mean, come on, seriously, people don't use that as often as the other ones, I can imagine. Quick GPS and objective. Get that out of there. Why does those have to be before the other two that are way more important? Would you stop taking cover? And he keeps doing that shit. Let me control. Come on. Please don't die again, fam. This thing turns like a goddamn boat, so it was a little hard to get out of here before. I don't remember how difficult or not it is. I know that up there it can be really hard because... Up in Marietta Heights, because sometimes enemies, right? They don't show up on your minimap until they shoot. It's like they have Assassin on flipping Call of Duty, you know? Dude, I have my sirens on. Get out of my way. Whoops, couldn't turn. So hopefully he doesn't get too deep into the things, into things before I get there, you know? When there's 2 people as well, like the enemies have 2 targets. And this heist in particular, this is more so with Avon's robot guys, but this heist in particular has a terrible habit. I'm pretty sure this is where like the AI's aim got the absolute worst. Because my god, the rapid fire flipping aim from NPCs in this heist is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, where are they? I can't, for example, right now I can't see them. Yeah, that guy just popped out of nowhere. Look, I can't see them. Is it only he that can see them? Can I request my Centorno? Of course not. Yeah, I can't see them on the minimap. It must be because I'm not supposed to be here. You know? Oh, there we go. Yeah, they always like hiding behind cars. Whoa, what now? Help me out, bro. Come on. But you know, I do enjoy this collaboration here. Yeah, he's taking his time. It's good. But again, if you can see them, fam, you need to move up. I guess we have to steal the... Yeah, there's the savage right there. Ow. Who's shooting me? What the hell? Get him. Now we got the cops. Nice. Back to back here. Go. So that's the heli. See if we can take it out. Oh yeah, I bought the minigun. I didn't show that. Are we good? Are there any more enemies? Can we please move it? I don't know if the... Yeah, I have to be the passenger, it looks like. Or do I? I don't know. No, I'm flying. Cool, perfect. Why is it smoking? What is this? All right, make a run for it. I do believe that these mission vehicles are a little bit stronger, so even though they seem to have the same amount of damage as, like, you know, a normal Savage would probably start smoking or like malfunctioning, this shouldn't do that, hopefully, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. Good use for the quick GPS. Alright, I'm just gonna skip this part probably. There's no point in watching me fly across the map. Alright, so... Oh, the scouting point. The previous heist, or the previous player I was playing with left because the game glitched out. So, I had to restart the heist. I have to find somebody else. This time, I put myself as the other role. There are 2 roles in this heist. I put myself as the one I wasn't previously. So I guess it's not too bad. I can show this part. This car here belongs to the Joker, the Batmobile. which is absolutely flawless. But I was thinking maybe, you know, because this part was really difficult, that I could do it and then leave the hospital to the other guys, to the other guy that's gonna do the thing. Hopefully I don't muck it up. And I texted the player and asked if I could get into his vigilante, because that's obviously gonna make things a little bit easier, given that I don't actually destroy the heli while trying to do that. But it took him a while to understand that I wanted to enter the car, so I had to spend a little bit of time texting him that. So, let's see. Hopefully I can kill these guys. Do I get auto aim on them? Oh, there we go. These missiles are extremely good. And there are 30, I believe. Yeah, there you go. The chopper's there. I have to be careful not to hit it, obviously. That one hits the ceiling there. Or the roof or whatever. Who's Benzi? I have to be sparing though. I don't have that many missiles. Even though it's always more than he died. I did put it on normal this time though. I always tend to put it on hard because that's what I like the host to do when I play, you know? But I realized that it's not a very good thing to do as the host, because the majority of the time you're playing with people that... He died again. I don't know why he died. Maybe he doesn't know that it's supposed to be stealthy. But man, heists are so... they're so ridiculous. That's why I haven't shown heists, you know, throughout this series here. Because I play tested it a little bit, you know. And it doesn't work. I spend way too much time waiting for people and restarting heist and all these kinds of stuff. I can only imagine how annoying it is for like new players that have never done the heist before and need the bonuses and all that kind of stuff. They're basically forced to play those heists, right? No, wrong car. Or like wrong thing. Why are you guys that close? Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. I'm panicking over here. Get out of the screen, please. Oh, come on, fam. I don't want to, like, stand up because it's, it was exposing me. I wanted to do this quickly so that I could return back to the guy and help him out in the hospital. How are you dying though? Like, you're supposed to do it stealth, the first part, and then only at the end, which you have the upper hand because you ambushed them. That's when it becomes difficult, when you get to the second floor. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Last time this thing was smoking, I have no idea why. I can pretty much just help him outside, which, you know, if you're quick, it doesn't really matter that much, but I guess it's an advantage to be there early. That is one thing that is really important when you host heists, or if you want the team to succeed. You have to do more than just your role, if that makes sense. If you're more familiar with the heists than your teammates. I always try to do everything as quickly as possible without dying, of course, because if you die then it's redundant, but try to do things as quickly as possible so that I can indirectly help them out, if that makes sense, even though that's not part of my role. But it increases the success rate. I have to, yeah, now I have to wait for him. I think it's after he comes out, that's when the bloody things are spawning. The police cars and all that stuff. I guess I'll just wait here. I don't believe I can enter. Yeah, and we don't have any more team lives left, so fingers crossed that this doesn't go straight to hell. Hey, that's one of the Cayo Perico prep mission locations. Cool. See you in a second. Oh, here we go. I was about to land the chopper and pick him up, but like I saw him Let's see if we can clear out the flipping. Whoa, damn it, Greg. Oh yeah, we got choppers as well. That's annoying. Can you take out the guys on the ground, please, or is that? See if we can take out this. By the way, I bought the Savage. I think I explained that in the previous episode. That's a great chopper. Love it. All right, Tango's down. Let's go. Where are you? I can see a copper right there. Come on, man, help me out. I can't, like, literally micromanage all the fucking... Come on. I'm right here. Where are you going? I was editing a video at the same... Or, like, editing while he was doing his thing. I don't know where he's going. Can he not see me? Is that it? Wait for the team to get into the Savage. Yeah, it's telling you what to do. Last time it glitched. It didn't allow us to lose the cops. Like the, you know, you see the minimap is flashing red. That kept continuing to happen. That kept happening regardless of how far away we got from the police. So it didn't want to finish the mission essentially. Hopefully that doesn't happen this time though. That's a poor choice of words, Lester. They kinda did. That's why I had to quit last time. Or like the other guy left, I mean. Please, don't bring back the cops to the drop-off. Get rid of them. Now, this didn't happen last time where he said, please, don't bring the cops to drop-off. Maybe because I was flying the helicopter and I was technically medical team, so maybe that had something to do with it. It messed up, but I still landed the chopper switch with him, and he was still unable to lose the police, so maybe there was something that went wrong. The paramedics can't fly the heli, I don't know. Let's see if we can lose the pole. There we go, perfect. Takes like 40-45 seconds. I have timed it, but I don't exactly remember how much. Like, you have to be out of the view of the cops, and that is when you have 3 or 4 stars. Maybe that increases when you have 5 and or decreases when you have 2, but I'm assuming it's around 3 to 4 stars. It's around 40 seconds on average to lose the cops. Like, you have to be completely out of their view for about 40-45 seconds. Which is it feels a lot longer when you're actually waiting for it to happen. Before I timed it, I was like, why is this taking 2 minutes? That just gives you a perspective of how messed up, you know, humans perceive time and all that. Let's go on to the next one, I guess. Okie dokie, we're doing this. Oh, he picked this Toreador. That's not bad. I think we have to go to the exact same place, so I could technically ride shotgun with them, but okay. I like driving this in tone. I recently customized it. Kind of like the way it looks. Generally, I tend to not like too much the Zentorno, the way it looks, but hey, whatever now. I think the Lamborghinis in real life are amazing, especially the, what is it, the Aventador, the Huracan. I don't like the Gallardo too much. And I like the Murcielago as well. But in this game, like for example the Vaca, yuck. The Infernus is alright. I like the way the Infernus looks. It's not too bad. The Zentorno is okay. Let's see which one. The Tempesta, I don't like that one. And the last one, which I'm feeling like I'm missing 1 or 2. But whatever, that one's not cool either. But yeah, that's my rant on the bloody Lambos in this game. But the Zentorno, you know, is ridiculously good. This car is so good, you can actually use it. I've used it for Headhunter, you know, on a different character when I was... Oh, I missed a turn somewhere. When I was, yeah, on a different character before I had like a buzzard and anything like that. And my record time, I started Headhunter in the city and I did it in like 2 minutes 15 or something with a car. Because you can back up into enemies and or like right in front of them and shoot back like this, and they are unable to shoot you. So if you have some decent armor, you can take a few bullets before you start smoking or even explode. Absolutely great car. I wish Honestly, like that's what I'm saying. I don't really like Lambos too much in this game. I do in real life. They're amazing in real life. Obviously, everybody does, but I don't like it too much in this game. So I kind of find it a little bit annoying, I guess, that the Centono is as good as it is. That car came out with what, the first DLC, not the not GTA 5, but like the first or second DLC after that. And to this day, it's like top 10 supercars. So it's just absurd how good it is. So yeah, acceleration wise, ridiculous. I think one of the targets is over here. Would you please get in the bloody thing? When you use cars with boosts, you overshoot jumps and turns and crash into things and spin around. So sometimes it's actually just better to use something. Well, if you're able to use it well, then it's fine. Then obviously the boost only helps, but you have to, because the problem is you have to try to avoid using it as much as possible, or too much essentially. Wait for Secura, sir. Can I now do it? Oh, there we go. I guess I can go for D first and then B. Hopefully he goes for C and A. These missions can be a little bit tricky sometimes. Speaking of riding in front of the NPCs, that's kind of what you have to do here. You have a little bit of a circle where you have to keep within. Whoops, I didn't mean to start the hack yet. Because there's a guy with an assault rifle coming out of there. Whoa, really, bro? Come on, come on, come on. Alright. He crashed. I thought it was going to turn that way. He did. But yeah, I like to stay here. So that he can't shoot me, because he has an automatic carbine rifle. Whoa. There we go. Okay, it looks like I can go for B just fine. He goes for A and C. That's good. This guy had like a glitched outfit. He was wearing denims with like a walkie-talkie and some sort of wire or something. I guess I can go this way. I don't know how to do those glitches, but kind of wish that Rockstar would just allow you to wear whatever the heck you want. For some reason, they're extremely strict when it comes to police things. Yeah, we have the fire truck and we have the RCV. Those are the only things with like sirens on them, but they're so bloody expensive. There's a little cool trick that you can use if you're doing import-export, even though that's not relevant anymore. What you could, for example, use is like, no, because you would have to be, you couldn't ride around in your personal vehicle then, but let's say you call in your fire truck, and the most common route that you use to sell your vehicle, right? Let's say you have the La Mesa vehicle warehouse. Whatever route you use the most, at the most busy intersection, you put a fire truck there and then put the sirens on. And then cars, and it should be able to block like a certain section of the road. So yeah, so that you don't have to like deal with those NPC drivers essentially. That can be a little trick, I guess. I've never tried it myself, but I'm thinking that it should work. Because basically what you can do with police cars is like park them like this across the road and just put the sirens on and get out. But eventually when you go too far away, the police car disappears. Wait, hack? What? Oh, these ones are in the whore. Well, that guy was quicker than I expected. Okay. Maybe his targets were close together. I need to find somewhere I can do this thing. Now, I have drowned these cars before, as little sense as that makes, because you kind of have to give the game some time to recognize that you're close to the water. Usually it happens, or usually I should be able to do this when I'm by like the marina. There we go. If you do this before, yeah, before he starts explaining that, you just drown it. I guess I just drove it into the ocean in regular mode, which does drown it, doesn't it? But I can't fly yet. This is just hover. This heist is sort of like scripted to that you have to do whatever they tell you have to do, essentially. Otherwise, we could have just turned this mode on and flown across the whole bloody city, which would make things a lot easier. Boats, oh my god, boats suck because, yeah, there's no cover. I can't just go cover me. I'm reloading. It doesn't work like that this time. But I guess I could like stay a little bit ahead, because these guys also have like mini uses or something. No, wait, no, these guys just have regular pistols. No, wait, that's the Mafia gun. I don't know the name of it. Compact SMG? No, it's not that. What am I even talking about? It's not the mini SMG. It's not the SMG. It's not the micro SMG. It's whatever the other one is. I don't remember berries. Right. Is there only one target left? He's finished already? Good. We have to meet at the airport. What you gonna do, huh? Don't make me shoot you, fam. Look at this sick slide. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy. I don't personally like the Deluxo too much. I've never owned the Deluxo. I've owned multiple across different characters. I've owned multiple oppressors, multiple buzzards, stuff like that, but never Deluxos. It's a very unpopular opinion, obviously. Everyone loves this thing, but I think that it's too slow and way too expensive. When this thing came out, I was playing on a character that didn't have a lot of stuff. So I basically just had a baddie, running around in a baddie. And I found someone who wasn't a CEO. And he invited me to his CEO. He was higher level. He had the deluxe, so you know all the specs. And I was, as we were making our way across the city doing, you know, resupplying his businesses, doing CEO missions and stuff like that, I was constantly beating him to the targets with a baddie 801. Come on, there you go. Because this thing is too slow even in the air, especially in the city. Now, granted, if you're going across the hills, like if you're in the top of the city and you're going to the hills, over the hills, maybe this will beat a baddie. But on average, it's not that fast. Oh, I thought one of those bushes you could run through. I guess we're in Cayo Perico. I can't do that. This guy's been really good. He's been playing really fast. This is the same guy, by the way, as the previous heist. How we going? When I did the setup missions, I made all the deluxes the same. Can we? Yeah, we can start increasing our height. Piggyback. So the way this one works, I believe both can hack or just one. It doesn't really matter. Or I mean, it does matter. You hack quicker or something when there's two of you. I'm not sure. Yeah, because sometimes you have to like, one person has to kind of like take out the planes while the other person hacks. Look at this big jumbo jet. It's so annoying when Rockstar does that. Put things in the game that you can't have. I hate it. Or NPCs, that's the worst one. Like when NPCs are, because it's such a slap in the face. When NPCs are walking around with clothes that you, the player, cannot wear. Oh my god. What is this, Fast and Furious 6? Or I don't know if they've done it in more movies. No, they haven't. Yeah, it's a business, Lester. Oh my god, dude. Don't spoil it. 44%, so it takes a little bit longer with this one. Where is the backup, huh? Where is the backup? Hey. The Deluxo does have very good tracking missiles, though. Although I never found it to be an issue. So I think the Deluxo, the Vigilante, and the Ruiner 2000 have the top tier. Like those are the cream of the crop, the best of the best missiles. But the difference between those missiles, yeah, he's taking them out. The difference with, oh my good god, between those missiles and say the Mark II are not so huge. Or for example the Stromberg are not so huge that it would make a difference in just like average combat. They're like, if these are a 10 out of 10, then the Mark II and those are like a 9 out of 10. While the Buzzards missiles, for example, that is a big difference, because those would only be like, what? A flipping 5 out of 10. They're really bad. Am I not close enough? Let's go. Yeah, there we go. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, the Mark II, it's in its own category. I don't think it has missiles that are that anything is equal to. So you have the buzzard missiles, the standard ones. I probably shouldn't say that because I don't really know. But yeah, you have the buzzard missiles, which are the best of the best. You have the Stromberg. Is the Stromberg like these ones? That's what I always forget. I don't know. But the Vigilante, the Luxo, and the Ruiner have the best. And then I thought like the Mark I and the Stromberg had similar missiles. So like let's say a 7 out of 10. While the Mark II has like an 8 or a 9 out of 10. So 4 different types of like the same size of missiles. And then you have things like the Akula and the Hunter that have, technically they have buzzard tracking missiles, but they're bigger. So the glitch with the jetpack doesn't work as well. And then you have the Chernobog, which looks like a goddamn nuke. The missile is really, really large. Like long, I should say. And it also tracks ridiculous. I think it's a little bit slower though. Isn't it a little bit slower than the other ones? It's just like super well tracking. And also it takes forever to explode. So missiles go for like 350 meters before they explode. The Chernobog has like 1,000 meter range or something, I don't know. But yeah. Hey, watch the magic. Yeah, as you can see, he's firing them from over there and they're exploding over here, so they don't travel as far. Can I just like press A and go like kaboom? He flipping glitched me into position. Why? You think you're gonna do some sort of stunts here? Around these parts? Hell no. Get down here. That's what the game just told me to do. Can I get out? Alright. What? Hopefully that did not. Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, yo, this game. Or players, I mean, what the hell, man? Probably didn't do it on purpose, but are you kidding me? He must have jumped out of the car. God damn it. I'm not gonna show this again, obviously, but yeah, you can see his, he has the police, like, accessories, which is a common thing. I'd probably need a friend for that. I feel like most of the good glitches, to call it, if you want to call it that, not money glitches, but like, the ones that are really cool, you probably need a friend for. It's always like that. But yeah, I will... Actually, you know what? This video is probably going on for a minute. I'll just finish off this mission, and then in the next one I'll do the last one plus the finale. Hopefully we can do both in one mission, and it's not like in one video, and it's not like taking forever. But yeah, thank you for watching this one. I'm not gonna repeat this thing. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Hasta.